Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to more Baldur's Gate 3. So, I was looking into mods between recordings. Obviously I knew that with patch 7, mod support was built into the game, and there were two major things I wanted to look into fixing. Fixing, I say in quotes I suppose, because the game's great already, but a couple of things I wanted to tweak, not to majorly affect how the game plays. One is carrying capacity. I'm kind of tired of constantly having to tweak with what I'm carrying because I'm a loot goblin and I don't really want to stop being a loot goblin. So figured rather than keep bothering you guys on screen, adjusting carrying capacity would be nice. The second thing is I heard there was a mod to mark books as read after I read them, so then I know which books I've read. Turns out that mod requires the script extender and has to be installed outside the game, and it's a lot of a headache. So after looking into it, I didn't actually end up installing that one. But what I did get was a carrying capacity mod. So we have a much larger carrying capacity. I think it's just doubled. So I guess it's not much larger, but larger, as well as making gold not have weight. So those two things should make minor changes to the gameplay, but not overly much. The other thing I ended up installing was a mod that I found that changes how we see enemy information displayed at the top of the screen. So you can see that this body, obviously not an enemy anymore, we can see their resistances to poison right there at the top of the screen. I think it'll also give ACs when we're in fights, so we can just see it right at the top of the screen. But the basic gist is it gives a bit more information about what's going on in the fight. Information we could get ourselves by, clicking and bringing this up, but it's just making it more readily available, so I thought that was cool. But besides that, nothing else was modded. The gameplay's still going to be vanilla. I didn't give myself cool new spells or anything weird like that. It's going to be the same gameplay we're used to, just slightly tweaked.
Without delay.
But yeah, we ended up here. We had killed these guys because they didn't want to give us access here after we helped them, because it had all the adamantine ore. So we're going through anyway to collect the adamantine ore. Oh, that's another thing. Right up there, you can see when I highlight over the bag, it says the value. So this bag is apparently worth 2 gold. No, it's only worth 1. Well, that's already not off to a great start. Is it the adamantine? The adamantine was worth 1, and then the bag itself was worth 1, which maybe that's why. Now it's showing 0. Man, I don't know. But it's showing a 1 here saying there's 1 item in this skeleton. We don't know what it is yet. It's a bone. So now we can look and say it's worth 2 gold. Is that, in fact, the case of this bone being worth 1 gold? And I suppose if we took the body, it would be... No, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. There's something going on there. It's supposed to tell you the value of what's in the container. Is it always going to show 2 gold? Because if so, that's lame. So this is worth 16. If we close it, 17 gold. Apparently the skeletons are worth 1 gold. That's my current working theory. And it's giving me the value of the container plus what's in it. Why am I controlling Lae'zel? Varric, you always lead this party. Devil Foil Mask is worth 50 gold. So, yeah, that's a minor mod tweak that I think is pretty cool. Faded bloodstains belie the mask's childlike serenity, an innocent smile, and wide, searching eyes, not scratching eyes, ugh, seeking its own kind. I'm gonna pick up. Last time we picked up a mask, it turned out very poorly.
What's it doing here?
Failed Arcana check. Well. Did anyone else get a check? I don't think they did. So if we took that mask and we moved it to Shadowheart.
There is work to do.
No. Pick it up. No. It's a one-time check and we failed it. Well, that's disappointing. Huh.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Well, I don't know.
Light on my feet.
Ooh, an autosave. We've got some hanged skeletons. Which I'm pretty sure skeletons would fall apart. Like, I think it's all the muscles and tendons and whatnot that would keep a body together. And once it's rotted away to just skeletons, it should just collapse rather than hanging there. What is up here, though, that caused an autosave? I doubt we can jump along here or anything weird. No. Okay, so our only path forward is that way. Why is my highlight button not working? Maybe there's not anything to highlight here.
Anything of use?
Some incense. Some gold, I'll take all of it. Same. Can I loot you guys? Yes. Man, I'm expecting something bad to happen because of that autosave. We're definitely not going in the direction of... No, maybe we are. He was thinking that this path would lead up to... would lead to the forge. The adamantine forge. Maybe it is just up above everything. No, I don't think so. Standing by my previous statement that he was wrong. No, 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 no. This path, okay. Yeah. No, I think he was right. This is gonna head in that direction. No, we already looted that one. What are you? Orb of Dark Vision.
Something's off. Pure shadow. Around me. Inside me.
Receive the condition Dark Vision. For 10 rounds. Okay. Apparently there was a trap. I was wondering if there would be some special secret bridge we needed dark vision for to get over there or something, but no. Lazelle might be able to make that jump, particularly if she turns on her psionic jump. Does that just get me to a location I can't get to otherwise? It might. Wouldn't really want to do that much looting on her own without the rest of the party as backup. We do have boots that give us Misty Step. So someone else could follow as well. Do you want to do that? Because obviously the way forward is this way. Scroll invisibility. We'll hold off on that way. That's the intended route, including getting down here. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. But we'll leave that alone for now. Lazelle. Can you just make this jump?
I crave blood.
Nope, go to the front. No, 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 don't go down there. Thank you. From here, can you jump that far? No. So you do need your Yankee jump. Then you have no problem getting over there, but you're by yourself. Ugh. Oh, no, the right thing would have been have her Misty Step. She can cast the Silent Jump on someone else, I think. And we could get 2 people over there. Oh, we are running out of her jump time. Because it's only for 10 rounds. You separate from the team. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about traps, unfortunately. You're just gonna set them off. I trust you not to die. But it is also weird that this whole area is super trapped compared to everywhere else that's not. Although, I guess this is an untraveled area. Maybe it was super trapped everywhere until the various explorers disabled all the traps when they found them. And we just are getting here first. Which hopefully means better loot. Rather than just a bunch of skeletons. Because bones is not what I'm after. Or empty bottles.
Let's have a look.
Alright, we've got a plaque here. Don't need the bottle.
Come, all who are weary, sleep and forget.
Huh. Not exactly comforting being told to sleep by Shar. Bunch of rusted out stuff. Oh man, and she could even jump over to here. You go even farther. But she's already pretty separated from the rest of the team. And if we start an encounter while she's by herself that's intended for the whole party, she is gonna be hurting. But I don't see any other way to get everyone over here. Ugh, it's locked. Can't even attack it. Strange. Oh yeah, you can. Probably doesn't seem to have hit points. So we would need Starion to get over here. Okay, this is a pretty big room, door there. Yeah. This is not something I want Lae'zel to explore all on her own. I don't think. Oh, we're right above the elevator to Moonrise. Interesting. You can only do that once per long rest, and it only lasts for 10 rounds. Kinda disappointing. So I think we've been over here, have we? Yeah. So this is a known area. Yeah, we came up those stairs. So potentially we might be able to get the rest of our team here. And then maybe up through there. And that would get them over here, which is where we're wanting to be. Okay. So we'll go back to Varric here. I don't know what the Orb of Dark Vision is supposed to help with.
Must be on my way.
But rather than splitting the party, we can come back here and explore the rest up there later. But I want the party together again. And we wandered pretty far back here.
Gold accents aren't too tarnished yet. We might be able to chip them off and melt them.
That guy really wants to chip off those gold pieces. Scrying eye, you are an invisible problem. We dealt with them before and it was not good.
Best to stay out of his way.
Okay, can you jump to here? Yes.
In the beginning came morning, then night. Two sisters clashed, one dark and one light.
Yep. Can you get up here? Yeah, you're willing to just climb on your own. Perfect. Map of Moonhaven. Hello. This war map offers a detailed plan to attack the village of Moonhaven, encouraging soldiers to kill in merciless silence. I was thinking it was talking about the towers, Moonrise Towers. Moonhaven was that town that we found overrun with goblins. So that's talking about whatever the original attack plan was that killed all the people there. However long ago that was. Alright, Lae'zel, rejoin the group, please.
No one's stopped me yet. Don't mind if I do. What's inside?
I don't know what's inside yet. I've already looted you. Another autosave. Game's liking its autosaves at the moment. What are you shining back there? I don't know. Scimitar mold can be used to shape a unique piece of equipment. The mold seems tailored for use at a particular forge. Despite a dent in the mold's edge, the wicked shape of a scimitar is clear and well defined. Dark Justiciar mask.
Used in forges to cast armor and weapons.
Just giving a +1 to intimidation. Worn by Shar's most loyal zealots, the mere sight of it strikes fear into the hearts of even the bravest souls. Hey, Shadowheart, I've got a mask for you. I'm not gonna have her put it on. But it feels like something she should be holding on to. Then we have two levers that we don't know what they do. Splint mold. Okay, so we've got a bunch of molds lying around to craft different things at the forge. Let's pull one lever. Okay. We pull it back. Okay, it takes it all the way back. No one seems to be commenting on that. We could potentially get a party member onto that and then move it, for whatever good that does. And that raises it up. So, have some party members get onto this, and we could cart them over to here, which would get us back into here, which probably the main part of the forge. Certainly doesn't look like it's been as looted as other places. So that's a way of getting back here. Who knows if it's the only way. What about... Whatever. We're getting ahead of ourselves. There's an option. Let's lower this back down. Although it means that if we do that, we would have one party member stuck back here while the others are off exploring. Although I did see a teleport spot here. So possibly if I got an ally over to here, we could then teleport everyone to them there. It's an option. But I think that's that for here. So if we go back to this side where Lae'zel was, now that we have the whole party. We've got this room here to explore. Starion,
What a day.
please unlock.
Easy.
DC 12, that is easy. Success.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. On my way.
Alright, so this is probably another area that hasn't been explored yet. Is there anything down there for me to get to? I doubt it, since the camera seems uncooperative. We've got a handful of skeletons there. This looks like a dead end, so we'll explore over here first. That way I don't miss it. Scroll of Feigned Death. You guys are faking death very well. Ooh, what? You had a name. Or did it just say Sharan Initiate? Harper Key. An ancient key found in the body of a Shar worshipper. A Harper Key. Why is a Shar worshipper holding that? Master Ketherick, my whip has finally coaxed some particulars from the captive Harper. Well, I guess that answers that. To wit, she received the location of her stockpile on a rocky overlook. She revealed the location of her stockpile on a rocky overlook. I investigated but found the chest in question is trapped. Any attempt to open it might break its contents completely. The spy refuses to reveal how to open the chest, even under threat of death, only crying Lux Splenda with every lash. Some type of watchword, no doubt. The interrogation continues, and again, please accept my most humble apologies for my earlier oversights. Rest assured, I will not misidentify any more of my fellow Sharans as spies. May they walk forever in shadow. Justiciar Sybil.
What was that watchword? Lux Splendor. But what does it mean?
Well, we failed that check. And there's no way for me to get someone else in the party to make that check? Because it feels like there should be. Nope, we drop this. And I have, say, Astarion pick it up. I'm assuming... Or we have Astarion read it. No, we get no new checks, which is disappointing. Well, if we find a chest on a cliff that's trapped, I'm probably just gonna have Astarion deal with it. But maybe it'll give me an option based on the fact we read it, but I assume not because we failed the investigation check. Dimension Door. Cool. Really useful spell that I will always forget to use. Gust of Winds, Lightning Bolt. I think that's everything down in that little nook area.
One day I'll catch a break.
There are so many dead bodies around. Just... like, I would expect them to be holding off a door or something, but like... looks like you guys were like reading when you died. So... were you caught off guard? And how could the entire fortress be caught off guard at once? Because that's what it looks like.
These are Sharan weapons. I would recognize the Night Singer's blades anywhere.
Yeah, I'm unsure of what all transpired here. Canticles of the Dark Mistress. Let shadow fall where the light doth creep, and shadow and silence cloak the din. Let blackness into lost hearts seep, and bid our lady in. Behold Shar, who shades our path. Behold Shar, from Ao born. Behold Shar, the primal dark, our goddess of night. Behold. And you get to these skeletons. Yes. They didn't have anything of note. Tarnished silver key. A heavy old key marked with a purple ring. Shar's symbol found on a skeleton in Grimforge. Alright. Don't know what that's for yet. Perhaps we'll find out. A shield mold. Can be used to shape a shield, yeah. I don't know how much adamantium we're going to find. Like how many items we're going to forge. We've gotten 2 molds so far. Oh. Use the tarnished silver key. Who just got thrown? Oh, Varric just got thrown. I just watched someone fly up and I was like, hang on. What do we have here? Merregon Legionnaire. As well as 2 Hellsboars. Resistant to fire and poison. Doesn't show AC up there. I was mistaken, sadly. But you are resistant to... Looks like... You're immune to fire and poison, so that's what the full shield is. Versus... the, like, cut in half shield. For ice, which means you're resistant to frost. Okay, I'll have to learn the symbols. But immune to fire and poison, so don't use those. And resistant to ice, slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning. Well, that's problematic. Well, Astarian, you are first. Oh, and there's a 3rd Hellspore somewhere. I just see... Oh, there you are. Well, luckily... we've got a choke point, so they can't all surround us at once, which is nice. I think Shadowheart counts as being a flanking buddy. So Astarian should get his sneak attack. Level 5's at level 3. Do I think he needs Psionic Overload? Probably need is a strong word, but I'm going to give it to him. Do you count as a humanoid? For the purposes of Vampiric Bite? Because I don't know what a Merregon is. In life, these faceless legionnaires of the 9 hells were soldiers who served evil without reservation. Oh, right, Hellbeast. Is this the guy who broke through the walls? That was referenced in that journal we read. Has he been here this whole time? He's got an extra attack. That's not awesome. Has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Okay. Opportunity attack. You have advantage on opportunity attacks. Snare. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, it can no longer move for the rest of its turn. And when an enemy with a melee attacks an ally, you can use a reaction to make a weapon attack against that enemy. All of that is bad. Sentinel's a cool feat. AC 16 is also not awesome. We'll start with the Vampiric Bite. It should, I think... No, you probably are Fiend, not Humanoid, and so it won't actually give us Happy. Target takes 2d8. Let's see. 2d8 piercing damage, but not if it is sleeping or you're hiding. If the target is humanoid, you become happy and the target becomes bloodless. So we heal regardless. Yeah. We get healing regardless, which is what I want. And do damage as a 100% chance. But happy depends on whether they're humanoid. Not humanoid. Also, did that do extra damage? It did not. So our overload didn't affect that either. Oh well. That worked. We got our sneak attack. We got our psychic damage. Alright, that's Astarion's turn. Shadowheart. I would prefer you not to be up front because I'd rather have Lae'zel step in there, but I'm unsure if she can while you're right there. Could possibly have you push forward a touch, but that might get you within range of these guys. Although Sentinel usually, in 5th edition, it's whenever you move, you would provoke. Wouldn't it? Am I misremembering that? Yeah, there's nothing that says anything about that. I think there's some thing where if you move while within their range, they would get a free attack against you that could halt your movement. In order to stop people from just like walking around you. And ideally, Lae'zel would be the one that I would tuck back there. So maybe we pull Shadowheart over to here. And hope Lae'zel can tuck into there some. And then can you get Bless off? Ah, not where you are. Sadly. Varric can move though.
What now?
Varric. I doubt you can jump up here. You cannot. But you are just in a really bad spot getting knocked all the way down there. I think we're gonna have to waste your turn with a dash to get back into the fight. And even then...
Time to press ahead.
Wish I'd Misty Step on him. Because that's his whole turn. And I'm pretty sure he's still outside of Shadowheart's range for Bless. Even farther. So I could have potentially moved him like right into there to get hit. But oh well. We'll bless the 3 of us. And hope that he doesn't attack Shadowheart. That'll be Shadowheart's whole turn.
Shall we cut and run?
You have used up your whole turn. And you don't have any good bonus actions that are worthwhile. You can drink a potion. Okay. Well, that stops Lae'zel from getting involved in that fight. You guys only have 24 health. Huh. That's not a lot. That puts him out of the fight. Then she can step forward a little. We could action surge to get 2 more attacks. Take out this boar, and then she'd be free to step forward. And then use her second wind. Be a pretty awesome turn if we got all of that handled in a single turn. There's 1 hit. Oh, crit miss. Almost an awesome turn. Oh, dude. He attacked Astarion while he was already down. Rude. And Astarion's dead again, so we gotta pay to bring him back again. It's always Astarion. Why? You're concentrating, so I don't want to do a concentration spell. I was tempted to go Spirit Guardians because we're surrounded, but no, that would just drop Bless. And I don't have anything I can use to bring him back from dead. There are higher level spells that'll do that. And you're stuck in melee. Wow, and you were left at 1 hit point. Why is it always 1? Well, I'll just have you attack. 80% chance to just finish him off seems fine. There we go. Oh, right, you. Forgot. Concentration not broken. Okay. You made your save. Shadowheart broke concentration on Bless, but we still have Bless. Are you no longer concentrating on it? We just have it? Because it went through the staff? Or something? Well, I'm certainly confused. Drink a potion, since this guy apparently is playing for keeps.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Varric.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
So, we've got this guy who resists fire. Well, immune to fire and poison, resist cold. I'm thinking I'll do my usual of chromatic orb. This is thunder damage, which he has no resistance towards. And we can just send it at the boar, 95% chance to just kill it. And then another shot at you. I think that is fine turn. 75% is pretty good. Critical miss, though, on the boar. Yeah, critical miss on the boar, but we hit the Legionnaire for 15. Well, I was hoping to take the boar out. But of course not. This is the next spell. I could consume the 2 lightning charges. Not really that important. Yeah, this last sting is weirding me out. Because no one is concentrating on it anymore. Will you guys stop critical missing on this boar? Thank you. Okay, and then if you could step closer to this fellow. That's probably as good as we're gonna get. Yeah, I'm fine with you attacking my tank. Okay. My tank is in bad shape. I want you to cure wounds level 2 on Lae'zel. There we go. It gets her some temporary hit points, lots of healing. So if I cast a concentration thing like Shield of Faith. Not that I think we need it because we've got all 3 of us before his turn and he's over half dead. So I think I'm going to hold off on wasting the spell slot. But I'm just curious. Because she's not concentrating on it, I could cast a concentration spell and still be fine. It's weird. Anyway, let's end your turn, Shadowheart.
Dull moment.
You are immune to all the things, or resistant. I'll just toss another one of these at you. It does up to 24 damage. 15 like last time is pretty average. I'll take the 19 damage, so he's got 5 health left. We do have... what was it? Our passive that should be active. So if we had brought him down to, I think, 3 or 4 health, it would have killed him. Whatever our number of elithid powers. But we did not. So he's still alive. But that's fine. Lae'zel, you got 2 attacks. Finish him off. There you go. Possibly should have had Lae'zel make her 2 attacks first. And then maybe I would have been able to save a spell slot. Okay. Starian's dead. Not ideal. Let's loot all of these. Devil foil mask. Interesting. The Merregon halberd. So potentially where we found the other mask was where another one of these guys had been killed. Anything fancy about you? You're just a +1 halberd, it looks like. Does have extra reach. It's 2-handed. The extra reach is nice. I'm gonna hold off.
Action, not reaction.
Lae'zel, you try looting this, and maybe you'll get a check for picking up the mask.
Another mask.
You did not.
Unusual metal. Too heavy to wear comfortably.
And so with this, it's 6 to 15 as opposed to 7 to 20. Mainly it's losing 1d4 fire damage. But it's got a +1 for being a +1 weapon. 1d10 versus 2d6. 2d6 is slightly better. Is the extra reach worth losing the damage, but also increasing our accuracy? I mean, there's something to be said for it. So right now, if I had her attack, that's her circle of attacking. If I instead had her equip the halberd, dude, that is a giant weapon. That is an unwieldy giant weapon. It doesn't specify anything about it being size large or getting penalties to attack with it. But that is absurd. But then if she was to attack with this, that is a much larger range where she can attack. I think I'm gonna let her use this for a while. See how it goes.
One true way.
Still alive.
Oh, right.
So much
We
progress.
should go to camp and talk to Withers. I don't think we need to rest for the night. Withers was down here, yes?
I
Yes.
wanted the easy path.
Withers like, he died again? And it's like, this time it wasn't a falling off a cliff. Don't worry.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Yeah, a resurrection. He got double tapped.
Thou must return with the proper payment.
Yes. I want to resurrect Astarion.
This is the price of balance.
Yep. Here's the gold.
Well counted. I recommend keeping my distance for a moment.
I spent 600 on getting Astarion back from the dead.
Dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Welcome back to the team. And we're leaving camp. Ochre jelly. Opulent chest. Fire stroker. It's a hand crossbow. 1d6 plus 2 deals an additional 1d4 piercing damage to burning targets. Okay. We do have ways of burning enemies. Quite a few of them. So it might be a reasonable idea to hand that to someone, because 4 to 12 I think is better than other ranged weapons some of our characters have. Pegasus Feather, Mephit Wing. Let's see what ranged weapons everyone's got. So you have just a regular light crossbow, which is 1d8 plus 1. That... I could have given you a heavy crossbow ages ago, I'm sure. Heavy crossbows have penalty in D&D because of reload time, but I don't think Baldur's Gate has that. So I think they're just better. So this would be 1d6 plus 2. Eh, 2 to 9. Let's do the math. This would be 3 to 8. Is 3 to 8 better than 2 to 9? Seems roughly equivalent. I think our center point is still the same. It's just a narrower band. Well, this is plus 2 for us because we have a high dex. Probably wouldn't be plus 2 for Shadowheart. We move this over here and then equip it. Yeah, okay. So it is a plus 1 for you, kind of as expected. You have a short bow. You have a short bow. Can either of you use the heavy crossbow I have? Probably. Yes. Does anyone else have a heavy crossbow on them? No. Okay. We have a longbow. Bow. We've got the heavy crossbow, light crossbow, some short bows. Okay. Your short bow's probably fine then. Lae'zel, you are still really hurt. Elixir of fire resistance, a rusted key. Somewhere. Was there, and now it's gone. I wanted. There it is. Rusted key. And then another one of these masks. Shadowheart, you grab this one.
I'll grab that. Still another one. Not Dwergar handiwork anyway.
I mean, definitely seem to belong to...
No, never mind.
That fiend. Oh, an old letter. Hiding back here. We almost missed that. Sybil, my scouts bring me troubling word that Moonhaven yet stands. Have you forgotten the 3 laws? Would you turn your back on Mistress Shar? Tonight you will beg Shar's forgiveness. Tomorrow I depart Moonrise Towers for Grimforge. A 10-day hence, I shall march the dark justiciars on to Moonhaven myself. By the time the first star trembles that night, the Selûnites shall be slain and their allies routed. Speak your prayers thrice nightly, Sybil, once at nightfall, once at moon's zenith, and once before sunrise. I shall remind you the words, lest you've forgotten. Mistress Shar, I've glorified your name. Master Thorm, I've cried out your word. I am your servant forevermore. Demonstrate your devotion, and Shar may still know you. Fail, you are naught but dust, unknown and unremembered. Your master, Ketheric Thorm.
I'll take that.
Thought those were bones back there. They are not. Okay, well that was a
Find a way forward.
fun little side tangent. I mean, besides us getting thrown off a cliff and Astarion killed. The enemy hitting him while he had other opponents still attacking him. Just intentionally killing a target. Yeah. Well, we haven't been up here yet. Well, we've been up here. We haven't continued up here. So let's check out there first. Because usually when I play D&D at least, and I guess it's entirely dependent on the DM, but when you have other enemies fighting you, it usually makes sense to take out the enemies that are still fighting rather than fully killing off someone that you've already knocked unconscious. Broken shackles. No statement about if something was tied up that broke out.
I see tracks there, or footprints. That's worth a look.
Where? No, seriously, where? Hello? Hi. You see tracks or footprints somewhere? It's nice because I don't see them. Oh. Right there. Bloody footprint.
What happened here? It's hard to make any sense of this mess.
Breeds madness.
Lae'zel.
Such a mess. What happened here, I can't fathom.
Just a single check. And we failed it. Darn. Again, not how D&D is played. In D&D, the person with the best check would do the roll, which arguably I could have gone into our character sheets and been like, okay, what is everyone's character sheets? Okay, who has the highest survival? Because we're looking at footprints, so likely survival is what matters. +4 there, and you have +4, and you have +1, so either of them could look at it. I could have gone through that. But normally Jim would just say, hey, you see some footprints, and people would be like, oh, I want to check it out. And he's like, okay, make a survival check.
Such a mess. What happened here, I can't fathom.
And then whoever, I mean, if one person in particular specifically wanted to check out something, then the GM might ask for that person to make the roll, even if they aren't good at it. But in general, if the party is looking at something, all 4 of us gathered around a bloody footprint, the one with the highest check would be the one making the roll. So that's up here. We don't know about those footprints. Was there anywhere else off of here to explore? No, nothing else is traversable. So if we get back down here, we've explored back there. I'm still unsure about helping the guy buried in that rubble. Seems to be what I'm expected to do. And there's some indication that if we do help him, it's related to rescuing the slaves. Where? Oh yeah, read that. Underdark, that's what it's gonna be. Help the spirit of the amulet, yeah. Save the gnomes. We found Philomene. She wants nothing to do with the other deep gnomes. We should focus on helping the others. Thula, the gnome, a gnome of the Iron Hand clan, asked us to help her kin. Dwegar are holding them captive, yes. We should give the boots to Dwegar's sergeant. Thula gave us the boots. Their original owner is probably still interested in getting them back. Kill Nier. We have that request from the Sovereign. Yeah, we've got the Susar bark, so we have to head back to the forge. The forge, which apparently is not the adamantine forge. Find Night Song, which we think is nearby. Spirit of the Amulet, we read a book about that. Yeah, I'm not seeing any... Talking to people, they mentioned that there was something about if we help Nier, it helps the slaves or something or other. So I think, whoa, I think we can explore in here. Find the missing boots. That's our sergeant. Save the Grimford gnomes, free the deep gnomes. Kill Nier. What else? Adamantine Forge, find the lost amulet. Harper stash. Ooh. I don't know how to get back here. Definitely looks like it's clearly a different area that's not connected to this area. I assume if we free the gnomes, it's going to start a fight. Yeah? Are we then going to have to kill all of the Dwegar in here? Let's get Lae'zel a touch of healing. Cure wounds. That'll get you some temporary hit points. Then drink a couple of potions? Should we? Or do we use more spells? I think another spell and then a couple of potions. There we go. I'm happy with that. So we tossed down a save there with all of us healthy enough. You've got another devil foil mask here. There's apparently a lot of them.
How much farther can I go?
If we do kill all these, the Dwegar though, that should allow us to loot everything. Have we talked to everyone in here? We talked to him, I think.
An outsider. Just what we needed.
If you don't move, and you better hope that's the worst of it. You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Move it! Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too.
Maybe we'll hold off. Yeah. We'll end the episode here. Next episode, we'll head into this room and figure out what we want to do. I don't know how we can reasonably rescue these gnomes. Because I want to rescue the gnomes. Obviously. But I don't want to get into a fight with a dozen level 5 Duergar right now. But we'll save that for next time. See you all then.